Well, there's nothing left to do but to crank over those engines, gearheads, because 'tis none other than us, the Lugnutz Podcast.
Coming down to it. November 2025. We're going to talk about electric lightning. Quadrifoglio. We're going to talk about that. And Bentley. And more. On this year's Lugnutz. This week's Lugnutz. This year's. Thank you for joining us.
Enjoy the show live on Lugnutz.
I toss my axe on over to the side, and the crowd goes wild as you hit Facebook.com/Lugnutz Podcast. That's where you're going to find all of our luggy and nutty polished content popping up to you, just like our website, pjandwh.com. That's where you can find all of our content, like Matt Plays, Matt Casts, Tales of the Hunted, Silly Little Podcasts, Sex Ed, and everything in between, and more. And it's even more, just like this first story.
It's electric, and it's a Ford, but get them while they last. Ford is considering ending production on the F-150 Lightning.
Ooh.
Paused production due to supply chain problems and a small fire at an aluminum plant.
Oh, small fire. Wow.
Well, I say it's a small fire, but who knows what size. Just a fire at an aluminum plant.
I was about to say, well, that doesn't sound bad if it was a small
Could
one.
restart whenever they get it working again and whatever caused the fire.
Yeah.
It's been going on sale since 2022. They sold less than 100,000 of them, so it's not that popular.
Right.
I'm guessing.
Well, I mean, you know, the Lightnings, I can't say I've seen any in the wild, but, you know, I mean, to speak to the fire, though, it's less deaths than Disney World. How about that?
I think it's just, you don't notice it because it just looks like a truck.
Yeah, you know, you don't really care. You're inside your car, and they noise deaden everything to the outside, so you're really not going to notice.
There's so many other sounds. You have your radio on or whatever you're listening to.
Your favorite automotive podcast, maybe.
Like this next story. General Motors. Class action lawsuit. Dealing with a brake issue. 2025 model and onward. Chevy Traverse, GMC Arcadia, Buick Enclave, Chevy Colorado, GMC Canyon. Suddenly, warning lights started flashing on the dashboard. Yeah, a red light with the word brake appears. ABS system, warning light. Lots of brake issues that they're saying GM knew there were issues and they didn't do anything about it.
Yeah, that's possible too.
So we'll see what the judge has to say about that one. Some drivers can't. Some drivers report that they had immediate and improvise by doing things like turning the car off and pumping the brakes.
Yeah.
Turning it off and turning it back on to restart it to get the brakes to work.
Yeah, I mean, that's quick thinking, first off.
And to pump those brakes.
Yeah, and to pump the brakes. Yeah, make sure to pump those. But that's surprising, especially when you have brake issues like that. We've talked about this in the past about how, you know, in the beginning of those collision mitigation braking systems, that their sensors and their cameras that they use, when ill-properly adjusted, they can cause sporadic and random braking issues. So.
Well, they did not repair this under the limited warranty.
It's going to get you there. It's where these class action lawsuits bite them in the ass, and then they have to pay like a boatload of money, even under warranty dollars, to fix all these cars for these people.
And the company did not alert owners of the issue.
Of course not. Let them find out.
Jim was aware of the issue. They just
I
don't
mean,
work for GM, so I don't know.
not uncommon for the industry, so I can't really say that any of that doesn't sound like it fits.
Well, maybe they applied the formula from the beginning of Fight Club. That's what Jack did. They actually never say his name. Despite information where the company knew, they kept selling, according to the article. So,
Well, I mean, what are you going to do? Stop selling your cars and not make any money?
yeah. Well,
Oh,
if you own
right.
one of those vehicles, climb in on that class action lawsuit as soon as you can.
I mean, when you're in
How?
a upper crusty muckety muck, it's easy to get that. Well, you know what? If it's an issue, they're going to complain. Sweep that under the rug. Nobody complained about that. And then you get caught. So let the judge decide.
Well, let's hope the judge tunes in to this next story. I always struggle with this name. Quadrifoglio.
Quadrifoglio.
They're considering not ending it. Car will remain in production to the end of 2027 with a diesel engine,
Oh, that's nice.
and it might return next year.
Oh, wow.
The car with the complicated name. Last week they were thinking about closing it. This week it might stick around for a bit longer.
Yeah.
Still working on the successor on the electric and hybrid platform for this one. So this one will stick around for a little more. No launch date set for the next generation.
Yeah, I mean, 2027 seems like it's so far off when it comes to car speak, but you'll be seeing these by next summer. The 2027 models. This is towards the end of the year. Get rid of 25s, get the room in for the 26s.
Well, the Stellantis intended to be all electric by 2027. However, this is really hard, as we've learned over since they decided to all go electric and went backpedaling a bit.
Yeah.
It's going to take a bit longer than expected. It's going slightly slower than they thought.
Oh, no way. Huh. There's always problems that pop up here and there.
Here and there, and maybe on the next story. You have a full-size Tundra or Lexus SUV?
God,
Well,
I hope not.
there could be debris in your engine.
Oh, wow. That's horrible.
Recall involving twin-turbo 3.4-liter V6, which may contain debris collecting during the production process.
Uh-huh.
Toyota says there isn't a washing machine to clear the debris, if I can learn to talk. The engine's probably just going to rip it out and give you a new engine.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, when you're looking at little debris, you don't know where it's gotten into, whether it's gotten into the oil galleyways, the coolant galleyways, if it's just in the cylinder, combustion chamber. You don't know.
It can cause the engine to knock, to run rough, not to start, to lose power. 2022, 2023 Tundra and LX models. LX is the Lexus.
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Same reason, they'll just replace the engine, get you a brand new one that doesn't have all sorts of debris in there. You'll be good to go.
I mean, once again, you get these recalls, especially with the engine recalls. You got to knock stuff like that. Rather than just sweeping it under the carpet, this is the other way to do it. You just bite the bullet, check the cars out. They usually have a procedure. All right, is the car doing this? Then go to this step. And you may end up having to do a lot of engines in these cars, all depending on how, widespread that debris was, because they can't tell where it is. Just give them a new engine. Make sure this one's good, and then go, And then from that, you'll have minor stuff from, hey, this guy didn't put it in right. But overall, if they're giving you a new engine, that should quash any kind of problems that pop up with, like, the customers. Like, well, you're just going to fix a part? How do I know you're a whole new engine. All right, well, that's fair.
If they're going to give you a new engine, do they reset the mileage back to zero?
No, because it's the same mileage on the suspension components.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah, so it's just, the engine was replaced here, so actually, you just got to do that basic, math in your head, but,
Maybe you don't like math and you like interviews. Well, we've got a segment for you.
How are you guys? Part of the Lugnutz Podcast, talking to everybody in their cars. How long have you owned it?
I've been doing Jeep shows for probably more than 25 years.
25 years. Just going through and just bringing all your babies that you
Yes.
can, showing off people's passion projects. What brings it to that model line for you that really ties everything together?
When I started doing it, believe it or not, it was a different vibe. When I started doing it, I did it to see the kids happy, the excitement in the children. When I started doing it.
Yeah.
Now it's like a little bit, times have changed. Now it's more like an adult thing. You don't see kids all like that, but I do a lot of kid events.
Right.
So we do it with the car clubs and stuff like that. And as you can see, I have my custom Cherokee right here. Half Wrangler, half Cherokee, the only one in the world. Everything is custom. Half Wrangler, half Cherokee. Then I have my 1969 Volkswagen Bug that I just finished building. It took me 3 years to build it.
Wow.
I'm starting a Volkswagen club.
Right.
So this is the first time that we actually came out together, but next year is where we're gonna start popping it off. We're gonna do something big. We're getting ready for my big Christmas parade.
Volkswagen's always been kind of a niche kind of car culture over here on this side of the sea at least, but especially the Bugs down to the Buggy, man. I did not expect to see that here. My dad had a dune buggy when I was a kid. Absolutely love both of these cars.
And they
are
drive
fantastic.
amazing. So I'm the second person to have a complete Volkswagen dune buggy here in Philadelphia.
Okay. Wow.
They haven't been around for a couple decades.
Yeah.
A friend of mine's have one. He don't hardly drive it. You probably hardly ain't gonna see it, but I'm basically the second person to own one in Philadelphia.
Wow. And bringing it out for all to see, showing the passion and the love for Volkswagen. I love it.
So I don't go to car clubs mainly for trophies. I come out to show it to the kids.
Yeah.
Usually there's a lot of kids here. Last year I come every year. I support GQ. They're an amazing crew. So I usually come out here. There's usually a lot of kids running around, looking at all the different cars. I like to see the excitement, especially when they get to see stuff like this that you can't see everywhere.
Yeah, absolutely. It brings a nice little bit of uniqueness to the event because, we've been to a couple car shows doing some videography, and I haven't seen, especially just the line of cars you have here for representing Volkswagen. You don't see this, and it's nice to see the originality amongst all the amazing cars here at the car show.
Yes, for sure.
So thank you for your passion, and thank
you
you for talking to us, buddy.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
Welcome back. Bentley's got big plans, and it's a secret, and they're not going to tell you. I'm guessing it looks SUV shaped.
I mean,
What do you think it looks like?
it would be funny if they had like a Roadster and it was just like a cardboard top to make it look like an SUV. That's something I would do.
They're sharing select details with their new SUV, petroleum engines, which were once set for retirement in 2030. They're now going to push it way back to 2035, just
Ain't
like
that
Grand
crazy?
Theft Auto.
Wow, look at that.
May not see both until then, but they're still working on this one. The luxury urban SUV leading the industry.
Yeah.
Charge speed will be 100 miles in 7 minutes. That's not bad.
Yeah, I mean, that's enough. I mean, even if you're in a rush and you only have 7 minutes to charge, how far do you really need to go in a hurry? That you can't wait longer than 7 minutes for 100 miles. That's a good amount of distance for any car.
Unless it's cold.
Yeah.
And I bet you it doesn't charge in 7 minutes.
That's where they get you with the cold temperatures.
108 kilowatt hour battery. Porsche has 3 options. 349 horsepower, 592 horsepower, and 794 horsepower. So who knows what Bentley will put in theirs.
Right. I mean, not bad. Nice cover.
Until 2035, they're going to do what everybody else has been doing. They're going to switch to the hybrid.
Yeah. That's a safer move. You still get the great mileage, power. only minimal bitching from the engine enthusiasts.
Recent revealed the Bugatti Speed with 641 horsepower comes with a non-hybrid V8. So they're not quite ready to hybrid over at Bentley.
They're not quite ready to just let go of that. Now we're gonna hold on to that as long as we can.
I don't think
good
there's
money.
any other photos, but let's no.
Yeah.
Oh, another
side.
photo. This is what it looks like from the other side with the.
In the factory, in the factory being made with the cloth over it.
Yeah, the cloth over it. That's what the other side looks like.
That's
I bet you
fantastic.
could guess. It looks like an SUV.
Yeah, or once again, they got that cardboard on top.
Well, if you're interested in SUV-shaped things, you might want to check out our internet pages.
Pop on over here to pjandwh.com, where you can find all of our luggy and nutty polished content coming to you ever so slightly behind. And, of course, onto our main social media site of facebook.com/Lugnutz Podcast, where you can find everything luggy and nutty. Because it doesn't matter if you drive a Porsche or if you drive a Bentley, because nothing rolls without Lugnutz. We'll see you next week, gang. Until then, drive on.
I'll give you one clue about what this recall is. It's about 300,000 Jeeps. Due to fire, do not park it close to your house.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
It's probably those little batteries.
Yep.
Probably the ones that took the Jeep 4 miles before it exploded or ran out of gas.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
risk of fire if you have a Jeep and a battery hybrid one, I guess. They're catching fire.
Toyota's going after Land Rover, or Rolls Royce now with the new Cross line, their
Yep.
ultra luxury line. We'll see how that goes. Just like we're going to see you next time because we love you, we miss you, and we want to see you then. Until then, drive on, Wallhangers. Bye-bye. So the race happened.
Yes.
Oh, man. Not good for Leclerc.
That first turn, he lost the wheel.
Yeah,
And then
man.
Later in the race, Hamilton had to retire as well. It wasn't Ferrari's week.
It was not. It was not. Bonatelli got taken out. I mean, just from the luck of the pack, both the people that took out Leclerc continued on.
Yeah.
But Leclerc got taken out. I mean, it was a wild race.
It was a great race.
Even then, them just going through and talking about it, the track in the pre-race. I mean, it's always been kind of a nice, wild, awesome race down in Brazil. But, we got 3 left. We got Las Vegas, Azerbaijan, and Qatar.
Sometimes the drivers have it all wrapped up by now, but not this year. It's going to be down to the very end for Verstappen or one of the McLaren guys.
Yeah, either the Lando or Oscar. I mean, I'd like to see him pull it out, just because he's just pretty much came out of nowhere. He was this, young rookie guy, and now he's got some miles on him. He's been doing good, giving Lando a run for his money, and Lando's been around for a little while now. So I think, even if Lando gets it, I think good on you, Even if Max pulls it out, that's just like, underdog story again. I mean, you look at Max Verstappen, he came from the pits.
It was a really impressive race. You can't
Astounding.
deny how when you come from the pits.
I mean,
Hamilton came from the pit one time and finished 4th.
yeah, and
not to podium.
not the podium. That was astounding. That's undeniable, is what that is. That's driving skill and a car and a team that supports you behind there. I mean, hats off to Red Bull. That was a really, really good race for them.
Constructors has to be taken by McLaren by now.
Oh,
have to
yeah.
have enough
Yeah.
They're the top 2 points. They have to have it.
That's where I think it's more down to the drivers' championship, the constructors. It has to be McLaren. They've won like so many races by now. Jesus, and points. I mean,
They really turned it around from 3 years ago.
I mean, you got people this year who got points who you never thought would have points, like Williams, Haas. Holy shit, what are you doing up here? We had a couple of those moments this year, which have been good, but getting down in the last 3 races, we're hitting America one more time with Las Vegas and then back out into the final 2 races of the year, Azerbaijan and Qatar. Like, wow.
It's exciting.
It's a good time of the year to be a F1 fan, and it's even better if you're enjoying the races like this, to where it's not just clearly Hamilton, Verstappen, one of the bigs.
It's been up and down all year. You never know who's going to win.
You don't know
even down to the end.
if like Lando and Oscar are going to have just a fighting match, and it just be a fighting match between the 2 McLarens, and then they take themselves out. We've seen that this year.
Oh, yeah.
So you really don't know what you're getting with this season. It's been fantastic.
What else is fantastic is our website. Give it a check out at pjandwh.com.
So, yeah, we still got a couple more interviews left in our Unity Day Car Show extravaganza. That is what we're showing. So I think that everybody are really responding out nice to the car shows. If you guys have another car that you'd like to see on Lugnutz, go ahead and reach out to us at www.pjandwh.com. Hop over to contact us and let us know, or pop over here to facebook.com/Lugnutz Podcast and let us know exactly what you find luggy and nutty about your car. Hop on in. Of course, we want you to hit that subscribe button. Right above my head is the very best Perjangers and Wallhangers video for you, and right above Big Brother's head is every single Lugnutz podcast in a playlist. Until we see you next time, gang, drive on.